Hello. How are you? Welcome to Woman by Design podcast. Like I always tell you, it's just never the same without you. So I am so thrilled. I am so glad that you just came back for episode 7 of Woman by Design podcast. As always, I am your beautiful Eda Zia. And today, we are answering the question, why are you single? How are you just supposed to answer this question? Bila maubaya, bila roho mbaya, just answer it nicely, leave laughter in the air, and just walk away. I am still with my lovely, beautiful guests that I have been with the last 2 episodes, Diana and Tabitha. So karibuni sana. I am so thrilled. I am so happy that you are here. I am loving your vibe, you people. Yeah, so wewe Tabitha, now that you told us now uko 30. Wewe hiyo wasi ndio nilikwambia 5 years ago. Oh, by the way, nimechoma.
Umechoma.
Sorry.
Tutaka ndio but.
Nimeka cabs.
Okay. It shows agency, guys.
Yes.
If you know somebody, you know somebody.
Yes.
Who knows somebody?
Yes. Somebody of somebody. Yes. Yeah. I already know who I'm going to call upon as my vetting committee. They're right?
Here we are. If this committee refuses, you're doomed.
Amen.
So, have you been asked the question?
Well, so many times. I think this year, the moment I turned 30, that's when I even had relatives coming, literally kwa inbox. Na by the way, unaolewa lini? Tunakula biryani lini? Literally, it is that loud. So this is what I would tell them. Nangojea Bwana Yesu, I am waiting on the Lord. So another one, akaniuliza, waiting on the Lord mpaka lini, until when? And then now they start reminding you the whole biological clock and all these shenanigans, and I'm like, I know
You don't have to,
but you don't have to remind me. And then I look at them, I'm like, I reminded myself of Sarah.
Yeah.
She was married to Abraham for so long, right? They stayed without a kid for so long. But then, what happened? Okay, I'm not saying I'm going to have a baby when I'm a granny, but I get encouraged from the fact that despite them having stayed that long, the Lord came in for them, and they got a son. And this son was like the pride of everything and everyone. And that was like the beginning of a very greater blessing in their lives. So, one of the answers I gave is I know the day will come. So when it comes, literally tutakuja tukigonga hivi ndio hii imefika. But for now, like you said, being single is a gift. So let me enjoy my gift of singlehood, because I know the moment I step into marriage like this, my legs will be tied.
You are reminding me
my legs will be tied.
I mean, a reel actually. A guy posted and said he has enjoyed his singlehood, but he realizes he won't be happy for the rest of his life. So it's time to get married. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. How do you answer this question?
It depends on who's asking.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah, I think I love that.
Yeah. It depends on who is asking. If you are asking me from a judgmental point, pia mimi nitakujibu na judgment. Why are you judging me for being single?
Yeah.
See? So first of all, I need to understand the intent of the question. See? Because most of the time, the question comes mostly from the way we have spoken about stereotypes. It comes from an intent. They want to know, why are you single and what's your problem? I keep saying whenever someone asks you that question, they are reframing a bad question. It's what's your problem? Why are you not getting married like your peers? And especially like me, when you're managed, nimekuwa kwa wedding committee mingi, mpaka yani ukiingia hivyo nambo you carry experience.
Ya kukua kwa committees.
Umeiweka kwa CV. You see?
Yeah.
Ati yako hata utahitaji kupangiwa, utakuwa una instruct
Mwenyewe tu, exactly.
Kuna kitu naona.
Yeah.
So it's from a place of I answer with the intent, because again our potentials, especially when you tushavuka that, they ask you that question when you want to take you out and mko hapo kwa coffee. Why are you single by the way, msichana mrembo hivi? So at that point, pia mimi, I try to answer it from a place of, first I need to be bold about it.
Yeah.
Bold in the sense of, wewe nipate, yes niko single, but it's not because nimelack. Because most likely they ask you thinking ulikuwa umekosa mtu yeye amekuja kama savior.
Yeah.
Na men love a savior.
The whole hero complex.
Atashuka na yeye.
Yes, Superman has just arrived.
I am here to save this girl.
Get up.
Carry your mat.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Lord of heaven.
That's that dark.
Carry your mat. We are so
Anyway.
Yeah.
They said,
Diana is recovering from that.
they said nicely, but now you have said it like that. It looks like that's how they tend to place the answer. But I answered from a place of boldness. See it nimelak. Na pia mimi, it's not like anyone who comes will get me.
Yes.
Because most of us, most singles, we operate from that. Ni kama nimelak, ukikuja, we are go. And then utapata huko mbele mkona issues that could have been solved at the starting point. By recognizing we don't share same beliefs, we don't share same value system, we don't share, So at least the things people call here out to make a standards. I always tell every single woman I meet, weka hizo standard juu. Kama nakutaka wacha apande hizo standards.
Exactly.
Wacha apande hizo standards, afike hizo standards. Ama kama anaweza nunue landa,
apande.
You're actually reminding me, okay, this goes back to the last two episodes we had talked about you trying to play low game and all. I met this lady, we were just conversing, and she talked about, okay, it was just in a forum where it was a girls thingy, and then we were discussing about, is it okay to continue, buy that land, buying that house, buying that car. And I love a lady who actually said very boldly that if a man feels insecure or he feels he doesn't deserve you when you don't have that car, when you don't have that land or that house, then that man is not for you. So keep on building yourself. And I like it when you actually put it in that perspective.
Yes.
So know who is asking.
Know who is asking. There are others who ask
just being nosy.
Yes, and yes. Me, because I want to address
now
the gents
men
who address
them.
Yes, who are asking you. They know you are single, but he is asking from a playful point. Like,
address them.
Yes.
Talk to those people.
Nyinyi.
Unanitaka lakini kama unitaki. Unanitaka ama unitaki. Just ask me for the sake of asking. Do you hii mchezo itafika wapi? There is no time for mchezo because if we are talking about time now, you see I'm behind time, so you're the one who is holding the clock.
Exactly.
They say past 30 is fast and furious. This dating in over 30.
Once ukifika 30 ni ile design my friend, I have seen that, done that. Do you have anything new? Bro, if you don't,
ni kama ushaiona
Felicia bye.
Msichana kwa above that akienda out, asubuhi anaenda, jioni ameambiwa let's go for a drink ama coffee ama come for dinner. Anafika home na psych, anajiprepare amevaa viatu, alafu kitu 12 sudden na muhit anapanda
I'm doing this.
Alafu simu inapigwa lazima.
Ama anasema I have been held up somewhere.
Because it teaches
utakaa soko.
But imagine hizi standards zo help sana. Especially wacha tu nirudi nyuma kidogo. Especially if you've been through so many heartbreak traumas or just traumas and toxic relationships. It teaches a point you now know what you want and you don't want a repeat of the same.
Sure.
So I am still single. It's okay. I'm content. It's okay. So when the right man comes, he will come. And then there's this issue at yakunanga the right man. Nyinyi mnasikianga hiyo story?
Yeah.
Ati ukiambia
mwenye
mtu,
hapa na-
ukiujibu mtu,
kuna
because I think there's a time I told someone I'm waiting for the right person. Because hakunanga story ya right person, ni wewe ndio utafute right person.
Ama
Ni wewe
unaambiwa,
upate mtu alafu
choose your
umtengeneze. Umtengeneze hiyo, kama ilikuwa ni hiyo apple imeoza, itengeneze ufiche hiyo muozo mpaka ikuwe mzuri.
And that's the mentality. A woman when gets in a relationship with that mentality, it gets the wrong one.
Exactly.
And whenever issues come, anasema change. You're not
You
Jesus.
can never change
you
a
are
man.
Not Jesus, you're not going to change anyone. So you just stay away. Let Jesus do the work.
Yes.
When
You
Jesus
enjoy the
completes the work, guys.
Enjoy the
wacha
fruits.
Jesus afanye kazi yake, and then akimaliza nitakuja.
We
Our
enjoy the
directors are burning here and producers.
tuko karibu kurushiwa mawe.
Twisting it back, I also tell women we
Yeah.
have issues. It's important to identify your insecurities as
Yeah.
a woman, because men smell your insecurities
From far.
And when he finds those insecurities, they come and prey on them.
Take advantage.
And you give in. Unaona? There are these women who had daddy issues.
Yeah.
And yet daddy issues which you have never bothered fixing. You have never bothered
Bothered to do
seeking
anything.
closure,
Yes,
nothing.
yes.
Now this guy comes and is acting like a daddy you desired. You are swept. Hata kama ni mtoxic, kama ni mbuli, ama
Unaenda anguka nayo.
watu wanakwambia slow down, there is something not
Yeah.
adequate. Ski, because
Yes.
you are wrapped on the daddy
Yes.
factor.
Love is blind.
Daddy, no, I can't blind. No,
It's not blind.
sort
You
issues.
just sort issues.
Okay.
Well, the moment you sort the issues, you step out mwenyewe. You
Yeah.
wake up in the morning and say, I'm blocking this guy.
Yeah.
And you block and delete the number permanently. And there is nothing you'll do.
Okay.
You see. So that is why we always say, fix your issues first.
First.
Let him also fix his. Then at that point, mnaweza, mimi nasemanga kama mko na intent ya kuendelea, accept. Because the fact umedate mtu tuseme mmeanza kujuana, you start realizing kuna issue, ako na insecurities. Like akikupigia ukose kushika first time. The second unaishika, you are explaining in capital letters,
Bar
and
graphs,
you are-
pie charts.
wasichana wengine mpaka wako anxious, yani ame-miss call,
Exactly.
ame-miss your call.
You
Unaona,
get
So
freaked out.
anxious.
yes, ako hivi,
Nitamwambia nini?
nitamwambia
Yes.
nini.
Ah.
Now you're acting like that and you're dating. Marriage,
Ndo hapo.
unaona, at that point ukimwambia hiyo point aioni, rather than accepting that guy as an issue, he has to accept these things happen. I might be in somewhere, my simu iko kwa bag, sijasikia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nikiishika after 2-3 missed call, ni mwambie simu ilikuwa kwa bag, he has to believe it.
Yes.
And not question me further. But kama yeye pia amekuja na baggage za ex wake wenye hatutaki kujua alifanya na nini.
Yeah.
Because most of the time they come with the fears of their exes to me.
Yeah.
I'm not your ex. So are you treating me like
Please
your
leave
ex?
me alone. I'm not your ex. I feel we are digressing a little bit. We were trying to answer the question of
Yes.
why are you still single? And you have brought up a very important discussion when you're talking about confirm the motive. Why is this person asking? And this is what we're actually saying. It's okay. Mtu akikuuliza why are you still single? Ask them, why are you asking? You know, it helps you know who is actually genuine.
Yeah.
You know, even the tone from Dee has talked about the tone, vile swali inakuja and all. You're able to ask, are they genuinely concerned? Because the truth is, there are people who are actually genuinely concerned about it and just wanting to know how is your life doing.
Yeah.
There are people who are just being nosy and looking for information and moshene. Ule msichana wacheni mnamwananga tu praise and worship, you know,
lakini.
and so on and so forth.
Anaimba tu Sunday. Kila Sunday anainua
So
mkono
it's
zaidi.
very important because that actually helps you to know who are you supposed to be accountable to.
Yeah.
That leads us to a conversation of accountability. There are people who just have zero or very minimal accountability to maybe your neighbor mwenye mnaishi naye hapo, or a stranger that you just meet on the road and they ask you, you know, where or someone you have just met in a party somewhere or a fellowship somewhere and they're just concerned. You realize you have very little accountability to this person and you actually don't have to answer their question. As the ladder goes high to the people that you have high accountability to, and you can actually open up to them and tell them 1, 2, 3 things are going on. And I think that's why you even are you're free to talk about issues telling them that maybe I have realized 1, 2, 3 issues about myself that I actually need to talk about what you're calling daddy issues and so on and so forth. I also think humor is very keen when you talk about this. You know, I have found this is not personally on me, you know, and I think every other girl actually says this. Why are you still single? Why are you not married? Unaambia mpange hiyo siku na bwana harusi mimi I will show up.
Nitakuwa na white gown na viatu.
Don't iko ni prayer item. Inapanga prayer. Unajua unapanga be specific na God. So mjuange tuko na gowns ziko. Tunaziombea.
Tunangojea tu mtu na tarehe.
Alafu another thing pia mimi wanaambia mtu notice niko single. Have you ever posted me in your status? You have a single cousin.
Hey. I am
single brothers.
That's a hot one.
You've never posted me and you're asking, but the yangu itself, you never posted
tafadhali
me.
Picha ni mko nayo mpost mwandike
posteni naandika hapo
beautiful girlfriend for sale
African girl single
Weka hapo
watu wa matchmaking kazi kwenu
unaweka Proverbs that one woman kama caption unajua ukisema Proverbs that one kutoka chapter 10 wewe mwanamke ni mix kama ni spiritual
ako all round
ile design ya Beyonce na Mary
huyo ni go-getter kuna pesa by the squeeze wanataka wanawake
wako na pesa
huyo Proverbs that one alikuwa na do cause alikuwa kama merchant mimi namuita merchant so ukinipost unaweka hapa Proverbs that one woman
tajiri mwenyewe
kuna mwingine mwenye nilimwambia achana na posting. I think the person who asked me had a sibling or something. Kamuuliza ushainipatia mtu nikamkataa.
Kuna majibu moto.
Ushainipatia nikamkataa. So why are you here? Why in between my singlehood you are passing around and asking me questions?
Alafu worst ni hawa wanaume single wanakuuliza kwanza wa church tuseme tu. Anakusalimia after service alafu anakuuliza bado una mtu. Wewe mbona unitoi soko na unanini?
Hiyo ni ile tabia alikuwa anasema unamuuliza why you not dead? Your age mates are dead also.
Si urushe basi mstari hapo basi alafu tuone venye hiki tutaenda.
Ama niambie turudi kwa pasi. Sina pesa ya harusi lakini wewe turudi kwa pasi tumwambie anaweza tuombea Sunday moja tuanze live.
Kabisa. Na hii imeenda.
So hii soko hakuna jokes zilisha.
Hii soko iko safi.
Majibu moto. Inategemea na vile
umepeleka na mtaratara. Ukikuja hivi tunakupeleka hivyo. Ukienda hivi
I think you're reminding me of someone who recently tulisoma na Eseku. So I left them in school. So they came in Mombasa and then they were so excited to realize I'm in Mombasa. So akapewa namba yangu sijui na nani and then akam, hi Eda blah blah blah. Hey, you are in the exec with so and so. Have you been married? As directly as that, nikamwambia no. And then the person tells me, but you served with so and so in the exec, but they are married. Like where are people getting these guards from, you know?
It's like if you serve
I actually didn't answer the person. I just went quiet, you know. How do you answer them? I think that's one of the ways of actually answering the question.
Being
just
silent.
go quiet about it because sasa nitakwambia nini wewe. You know, some people just look at them.
Ile design alama ya dukuduku.
Jijazie.
Yeah, but another way I always speak it like when you are answering this question, and especially when there's someone who is asking us intent, also answer in a way of making the intent also from your side known. You know, if I only say it's so bad, wewe kama msichana unajua hauko ready kucommit, ama you are working on self or there are issues still
that you need to deal with.
Yes. And then you lack that honesty, unaona the guy has come. You see? You get, you know, I have realized these days we blame marriage failure to men, but actually pia women play the part.
Yes, we do.
So you get, this guy seriously wanted a partner.
Yeah.
This guy wanted a wife. This guy was intently seeking. But wewe ni kama bahati imeanguka chwa. Sikuwa natafuta lakini amekuja. Wacha tusonge. You know, unasonga na yeye but when you are moving, you are not honest with this guy.
Yeah.
So mmefika far, and when guys come like that serious, mzee anaipelekanga mbio.
Because he wants to settle
my friend,
down.
sila
Yes.
basi inaendanga hivi.
Unapata 6 months uko ni kama marriage mko hapo tu
Yeah.
next day. So unajipata umeingia kwa marriage and you are not ready for it yet. So you find yourself, sasa hapo ndipo unaanza kuangalia wewe mwanamume unauliza niliona nini hapa. You know, you are not second guessing everything.
Yes.
Everything you did, and then shifting the blame now. Everything the guy does is wrong. Everything, you know, we need to come
It's so
back to
critical.
ourselves. Wanasema, before I look outward, let me look inward first.
Yeah.
Mimi mwenyewe nijiulize, huyu mtu niko ready kweli? Nataka tu, it's not about age now.
Yeah.
I dropped the age factor, I dropped the single duration factor. I tell myself, am I truly going to, because huyu una choose life partner, unaweza kagonga 50 pamoja ukicheza. So hiyo 50 mtafika kweli ama itafika hapa 5 6
mwanze kukwaruzana,
imeenda mnakuwa prayer item kwa madhabahu.
So I think it's more of honesty is actually very important. And sasa ubaya ni wanaume wengine akifikanga age fulani, hiyo story ngoja kidogo haingiangi kwa kichwa, haigongangi, they just want to settle. So even trying to be honest with the fact that, okay, fine, I know you came and this and this and this, but from where I'm sitting, I feel like first, let's just take it slowly, kiasi. So unaanza ku explain, you think the guy actually understands, kumbe
I think
that is the moment when they slowly, you know, start dragging away, and then they left, and then you end up getting heartbroken.
I think it's a subject of just being honest with yourself first and with the other person right from the start.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been an amazing conversation. It's been lovely. I hope you're in a position to answer that question the next time we ask you. And please, usikasirike, hatuna ubaya. Yeah. And with that, I just want to give you 10 seconds. You just give us a parting shot. Yes, we start with you, Tabitha.
Hey. What I would generally just say from the whole discussion is, I always say, be you, do you. And from the point of view of being a Christian lady, have God here. Let him be by your side in everything, so that you will be able to maneuver around all these things that come with you being a career woman who is single and unmarried. And at the end of the day, siku yako itafika, hata kama itakuwa ni lini itafika.
It will be
So
beautiful.
cheza kama we.
Be you, do you.
For me, I'll say being single currently, after making personal work with Christ, that personal, I think first I've discovered it's a gift, because the Bible Paul calls it a gift. So it's a gift.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to do with this gift in regards to the kingdom of God.
Yeah.
And also, as you use this gift, as you serve with this gift, as you know, there is also the aspect of, as a single, you are a Ruth. I say I'm a Ruth as a woman. I have to have a Naomi, an accountability partner, because you get consumed. Single dina mambo mingi. You get consumed such that you can easily miss out on your boss. So I have a Naomi who is working with you. When she spots a boss that you are not seeing, takwambia rudi soko sasa, oga vizuri, rudi soko.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Have Naomi's around your life to guide you through, and then be you, do you.
Yeah.
It's been amazing having you all through. I hope you're learning from these conversations, and until next time, see you.